Hola chica, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I know a lot of you are trying to develop online businesses and maybe trying to make this a little more passive for you right now, especially considering that a lot of things are moving to be online under the circumstances, and to be honest, I think that's going to continue to grow as time moves forward. And if you are trying to sell physical products, an excellent platform I recommend is Etsy. I know many of you probably watching this are very familiar with Etsy, or at least know what it is. But this video, I'm going to break down 7 big mistakes that Etsy users typically make that actually prevents them from being able to have a successful Etsy store. So if you're interested in selling on Etsy, be sure to stay till the end of this video, because I'm going to share with you a bonus tip that basically sheds light on how you can market your Etsy store organically targeted to your audience, and this could even be potentially for free. So be sure to stick around and watch that. So without further ado, let's dive into these 7 tips. The first big mistake that many Etsy sellers experience is not listing enough products. They have maybe 1 or 2 products listed on their store, and at the end of the day, Etsy is a search engine, just like Pinterest, which I talked about a lot in this video. So when you are selling your products on Etsy, you need to have a well-established storefront and products that truly exemplify what your service is about, that truly express exactly what your products are. So I have a rule of thumb where I say at least 50 different products on your storefront that are available for purchase. This does not have to necessarily be tons of different products. It could be a few of the same, but a lot of variety and a lot of options available for the consumer coming to purchase. And at that point, you have more opportunity to be discovered within Etsy. So like I just mentioned, the fact that it is a search engine means having more of a plethora of products, more to offer, and showing your commitment to Etsy works wonders, because Etsy wants to see that. They want to push forward sellers on Etsy that truly commit to the platform, commit to growth, and commit to selling their products with Etsy. So your strong inventory of more than a few products here or there exemplifies your commitment to that. It gives you traction to continue growing your online shop with Etsy. The second really big mistake I notice is having poor quality photos. With an Etsy shop, that is virtual. So when someone comes to look at your imagery for a particular product, the only thing they have to go by is the image itself, what you were showing them, and of course the description as well for the product, which I'll get to that a little more later. But the image you're showing them is all they have to go by. They are not walking into a physical store and getting to see it for their own selves. So having really high quality intentional photos and imagery for your Etsy products shows trust and transparency. People do not want to receive a product and then see that it's totally different than your imagery said it was. We all know how frustrating that is. I know all of us probably have purchased at least one thing on the internet that looked totally different in person than it actually did online. So being very open, transparent, and clear with your photos for your Etsy product is extremely important for not only actually making sales, but establishing trust with those purchasers so that they continue to come back again, and also tell more people about your products on Etsy. If you are just now getting started with your Etsy shop, I recommend that you look at your competition. There are thousands on thousands of people selling on Etsy, and I guarantee there's someone else on Etsy that is selling something kind of similar to what you are interested in selling as well. So taking a look at their photos, how they present their Etsy shop, is going to only boost your own growth and boost your strategies for your own Etsy shop. Your images for your product should tell a story. They should fully express what the product looks like, the size, the shape, where you can display the product depending on what it is, its functions. Maybe it's set up in a room, maybe you sell art and canvases and you want to show your potential customer what it looks like in different areas of a room, how you can decorate it, how you can style it. These are all different things that you should have very clear and concise with the photos you share on your Etsy shop. The third mistake that I see often is not researching relevant keywords to have incorporated with your products you sell on your Etsy shop. As I already mentioned, Etsy is a search engine. There are thousands on thousands on thousands of people selling on Etsy. Now, that does not mean you cannot still have success with your own Etsy shop. The fact that there are so many people successfully selling on Etsy already tells you that there are abundant opportunities for your own Etsy shop. But when people are looking for a product on Etsy, they are typing in keywords. And these keywords are what you need to have within your own descriptions in your Etsy products. So if you were just throwing out random keywords that you haven't researched or looked up, it's not going to do you any good. It's actually going to hurt you, and it's going to be a waste of time. So for me personally, being an online blogger and also a coach, I always look up different trending keywords, different topics, different, ideas that people are searching on Google, so that way I can formulate my blog posts to answer those questions, to provide solutions for females that are coming to my blog to find value. It's the exact same for your Etsy shop. Think about what consumers are looking for. Think about what somebody who is searching for your particular product is going to search for to find that product. And this is a great way to formulate exactly how you should have your descriptions be written and what you should say and what keywords you should use. A really efficient tool that I've discovered that you can use is called Mama Lead, and this actually helps you find specific keywords that are relevant to Etsy. So I know that we can do Google keyword searches on Google for free, which I hit on a lot in this video about establishing a money-making blog. But this particular tool allows you to find keywords particular to Etsy. So definitely check that out. I will link it below in the description. A fourth mistake that I see a lot is not utilizing all the functions of Etsy. Etsy allows you to have sales, to establish coupons, and even do ads as well. So if you are just, hopping on Etsy, sharing your product and not even thinking about doing your research and finding how you can, do sales with Etsy or do coupons, you are not going to have a established enough platform that really drives more traffic to your Etsy shop. So think of it like Instagram. A lot of people that use Instagram, influencers, bloggers that I've worked with, say they're frustrated that they are not growing. And when I work with them and ask them, how are you utilizing Instagram? What functions are you using? And they do not use My Stories, or they do not use IGTV, or they do not interact in their comments. All these different aspects are parts of Instagram. And when you utilize a platform in its entirety, it helps your own personal organic growth because the platform wants you to stick around and they want you to utilize all their functions. So it's the exact same with Etsy. Utilizing Etsy sales, for example, is a great way to maybe get some sales if you have been kind of stagnant for a while and you want to offer some, variety to your audience. You want to give them a promotion, especially if times are uncertain, people are struggling. So having something like Etsy sales, and then after that, being able to look and see where your sales come from. So Etsy allows you to look and observe, what was the root of this particular sale being made? Why did they go ahead and purchase that product that I offer? And you can actually see if that person utilized your Etsy coupon, for example. So it allows you to keep track of what's working with your Etsy shop. And like I briefly just stated with Etsy promo listings, you can pay to promote different Etsy products that you offer. So I know this is kind of hit or miss. Sometimes you see a lot of sales generated from that ad. Sometimes you do not see any and it's just crickets. So basically I recommend if you have never utilized Etsy promotional listings, give it a try. Even if it's just a few dollars a day for a week or two. See how it works for you and see what results you get. Because the most that'll come from that is you learning more about your shop, learning more about how Etsy works, and then hopefully seeing even more success moving forward. The fifth mistake that I see is not utilizing the full function of a description. You are not saying enough about your product on your Etsy shop. So like I've already mentioned, your Etsy shop is online, it's virtual. So when someone comes to potentially purchase your product and they go to the description and only see like 4 words, they're probably not going to continue and purchase this product. I know for me personally, when I utilize Etsy and I consider purchasing something, I always look at the photos like we just talked about. I see how well they display exactly what this product can be and how it can serve me. And then I also look at the description. How intentional has this Etsy seller been with telling me exactly what I'm going to get with their product? And if there's only 3 to 4 words, very short descriptions, I'm not going to really understand fully how this product will benefit me, so I'm probably not going to purchase it. And yes, you can go in and message the seller and learn more, but a lot of people do not want to have to take the time to do that. They want to come to the image, they want to see the product in full form, they want to see a clear, concise organized description, and then make their decision. So integrating relevant keywords in your description and also laying everything out transparently is going to push for more sales for your Etsy shop. So giving examples of how to utilize the product, the shape, the dimensions, the size, the type of material that you use, the shipping charges, everything, the shipping cost, the timeline for how long shipping will take for the product to arrive. All these need to be included in your descriptions. The sixth mistake that I see is not utilizing external traffic drives. So if you have your Etsy shop and you are trying to incorporate relevant keywords and you are making sure your shop is really well established and full of products and you are doing great photos, you're utilizing great photography to represent your products, but you are still struggling, you should better utilize external traffic drives. And one of the best platforms that I recommend for this is Pinterest. Several different Etsy shop owners I've spoken with have told me that Pinterest drives 50% of their traffic to their Etsy shop. And also when I'm on Pinterest myself, tons of pins that I see are connected to Etsy. They are highly engaging and they actually work really well with Pinterest platform. Pinterest is free and you can actually utilize tools like Tailwind, for example, that I will link in the description below. I mentioned that a lot in my Pinterest video, like we've already mentioned earlier on in this video. So these can be pins that link directly to your Etsy shop, that visualize what you sell on your Etsy, your mission, how this product is going to serve an audience that's looking for that product. So using free external drives like a Pinterest platform, for example, is a great way to drive more traffic to your Etsy shop if you are still trying to gain momentum within Etsy itself, within Etsy's search engines themselves. So as well, I know many shop owners have gone to their own website platform as well to have that option, but that's a different video for a different day. But Pinterest is amazing. So using these external tools is really key to getting that Etsy shop bumped up for you and getting that momentum and confidence boost that you are seeking. So my seventh bonus tip, because you stuck around, is to utilize bloggers, creators, and influencers. I personally am a blogger, influencer, and I now do online coaching for bloggers, influencers, and women in general in the digital entrepreneurial space. So a great means for you to drive more traffic that's organic, targeted, and genuine is to work with bloggers. One of my favorite partnerships that I've done to date is actually with a Etsy shop owner. She sells really amazing facial skincare products that are organically made, they're natural, they're homemade, and she makes them from home. So she used to do this in her shop in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, which her shop is her home, but now she, I think, lives elsewhere. I think maybe Nashville, not 100% sure on that, but regardless, Nature in a Jar is the name of her business. And I was thrilled to get to work with her and utilize our similar missions to promote her and utilize my positive, genuine influence on my audience to show them why her product is meaningful and why they should invest in it, why they should check it out, why they should look at her Etsy shop. So bloggers and influencers, yes, they should and typically do charge for these services, charging for these ad promotions, which is really important because just like you, they are business owners. They are making a living with this industry and with their business. So I will say as well, many times bloggers, if they really believe in the mission of a brand, there will be times where they'll just simply promote your product because they know, love, and trust you, and they want to boost you and provide you with that value. So this is a great example of what I did with this particular creator, this Etsy shop owner, because I just wanted to help her. I believed in her product, and I was happy to do that just because I wanted to. Now, should you do that with everyone? No, you should not. You are a business, and you should charge what you are worth, but this is up to your own discretion because as a CEO, you have control over how you run your business. So deciding what's best for that is up to you and how you want to look at that. But I, again, was thrilled to work with her, and you should definitely check out her Etsy shop, Nature in a Jar. And here is actually the example of her rose clay, if you could see that, rose clay mask that I was able to receive from her and promote. And actually I did it in this video. You can see me applying it to my face, and obviously I'm not going to apply something to my face and use it and then recommend it if I have not grown to know and trust it myself. So anyways, great product, great Etsy seller, and I definitely recommend you check her out. Okay, Chica, I hope you loved this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. That really helps my channel boost and help more people just like you who are aspiring to grow find my channel and gain value, because that is the entire point of this channel, to give you value as a digital female entrepreneur. So I hope you have an amazing rest of your day whenever you're watching this and wherever you are coming from. Besos.